and he is going to be, his title of his speech is Live Like Hannah.
Recording in progress.
We're recording.
Matt asked me to record his speech, so I'm recording this portion.
Thank you, Jennifer. The title of Matt's speech is Live Like Hannah. His Pathway project is Researching and Presenting Visionary Communication. Please give a warm welcome to Matt.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests, I'm so grateful to be here tonight. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to tell you about my beautiful, altruistic friend, Hannah. I met her here in Toastmasters in 2015 and spent the next 5 years watching her fight the most valiant battle with breast cancer. Tragically, she lost that battle on February 25th of 2020 at the young age of 33. It's a stunning loss. It's one that I will never forget. I'll never be over it all the way. I have 4 objectives with my speech tonight. First and foremost, I want to inspire you to get screened for breast cancer or prostate cancer and colon cancer. These are 3 of the 5 deadliest cancers on earth, and each one can be easily, if not a little invasively, tested for. Early detection is literally your best chance for survival. Now, second, I want you to know how lucky I was to be close to Hannah. And what an amazing daughter, sister, and friend she was. That girl was something else. She was really, really a special soul. Third is I want to speak through emotion. I want to speak with emotion. And I want you to feel what I feel, but I don't want to break down and I don't want to cry. But please bear with me. And last, I want you to leave here tonight wanting to live like Hannah, because she truly lived like tomorrow was her last day. She made it count. Hannah Martini was born on June 17th, 1986. She grew up in Owen, Wisconsin, a little tiny town of about 900 people. Her parents were school teachers. Her mom, Sally, taught algebra and coached the basketball team, and her dad, Ken, taught the 5th grade and coached the varsity football team. Her sister Elizabeth was 4 years her elder and was her best friend and travel partner. They had some amazing adventures together. Hannah was a go-getter from day one. She started a newspaper in the 4th grade at the tender age of 9 when most kids were playing with Pokemon cards and Pogs. She was a prolific reader who oftentimes got out of chores because she was reading. I like to think that she was silently saying, "Really, Mom? What's more important, these silly chores or reading and learning stuff?" Apparently, she often won that battle. She went to the University of Missouri on scholarship and studied journalism. She studied abroad in Spain for a couple semesters, and she taught English in South Korea for 6 months. In her short 33 years, she visited over 10 countries and many of the states in our great nation. She loved to travel and go on amazing trips at the drop of a dime. I remember one time talking to her, and she said to me, I got the itch. I've got to go somewhere. The travel deals are great right now, and I just need to go somewhere. The next thing I know, there's pictures of her on Facebook in an elephant sanctuary with Elizabeth in Thailand. She just did. When she wanted to do something, she did it, and she did it big. She experienced life, and nothing could stop her. Almost nothing. I mentioned earlier that she was an amazing friend. Here's some examples. I have this friend named Michael, who's an attorney, and he struggled to pass the bar. He took it 8 times before he finally passed. During that time, I'm not sure if you know anything about the bar, but you can't really work while you're studying for it. You've got to just study. And he just studied and didn't work and lived on unemployment, but was barely making it. Hannah used to take him soup for 3 days. She would take him 3 days worth of soup so that he would have 3 days worth of meals. She just was that kind of friend. That's just the kind of person that she was. Now, friends, I want to share something very, very personal about myself. I don't share it with many people because, frankly, it's not their business. But I'm going to share it with you. I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. 2 years ago at this time, I was in rehab. And I didn't exactly broadcast. It's not something you put on Facebook. But I told Hannah and I told, a few other people, and Hannah kept contact with me. She wrote me this, she sent me a card, and the card said, "I believe in you 100%. You've got the strength, courage, and passion to do anything you put your mind to. And you've got people like me cheering you on the whole way." She was just that wonderful friend that intuitively knew what you needed and then gave it to you. She was the kind of friend that everybody deserves and everybody should be. Everybody should try to be like Hannah. Now, friends, I had this little cancer scare about 6 weeks ago. I had this big lump on my tongue, and it was scary. Quite frankly, I've chewed tobacco for a good part of my life, and so it really scared me. I went to the doctor's office, and he opened my mouth, and he poked it, and he prodded it, and he said, "We need to cut it off, and we need to send it in for a biopsy." And I kind of freaked out. Every thought is going through your mind when it happens, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. But finally I got that phone call, and the phone call was that everything's good, everything's benign, you don't have to worry about it. It got me thinking though, what am I doing to chase my dreams? What am I doing to live? I've got a great job, I've got great parents, they're here tonight. They're watching the speech. I've got a great wife. I've got a great dog and a nice car. And I've got all this stuff. But what am I doing to really chase my dreams? And what am I doing to get better? And the answer is, I can't think of much. But that's going to change, fellow Toastmasters. You're going to see me pour myself into this. You're going to see me pour myself into these speeches and pour myself into self-development. And you're going to watch me grow. You're going to watch me live like Hannah. I challenge you to do the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt, so much for that speech. You guys can take a minute or two to please provide some feedback.
Recording stopped.